everybody.
Hi, Faye.
Hi, Debbie. How are you?
Good, all good. How are you?
I am all good, all good. I'm just trying to do my usual of posting that we are live. And of course, Facebook is deciding it doesn't want to play.
Technology's not been a friend today. I think technology's been a bit annoying today.
Yeah, it's very strange. We had a... Hopefully people will be able to find us. So we are live on our Twilight Crafts Facebook group and on our YouTube channel. Let's hope people can find us. I can see a couple of people are with us. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Yeah, I've definitely had some technical issues. Facebook now won't load at all. How fun.
Oh, let me see my end.
You might be able to try your end, but...
let me try my end.
I think, do you know what? It might be a factory reset. You know when people say, do you know what? Turn your phone off and back on again, and you you might have some luck. How is everybody? I can see a couple of people with us. Yes, I can see that.
I am on Facebook, so I can...
Wonderful.
Let me... Oh, gosh.
Right, I think I found us. So I'm going to do my very best to make sure people can find us on Twilight Crafts. Say hello if you're with us. Oh, hi, Ali. Ali is with us on YouTube.
Oh, on YouTube.
So that's good. We are live on YouTube. And we are also live on our Twilight Crafts Facebook page. But we used to be able to go live on our wonderful Twilight Crop and Craft group. And due to the joys of Facebook changes, we haven't been able to, but I've managed to post it, Deb, so that is great.
Oh, have you? I can't even sign into Twilight at the moment, so
that's the joys of glitches, isn't it? We are live. Wonderful. Okay, people will be able to find us. Sorry about that, everybody. We want to make sure people know where we are. Oh, good, Ali. We're loud and clear on YouTube, on our YouTube channel. Hi, Kate. Brilliant stuff. Right, we are all set.
Things there, Faye.
Oh. We're good to go. Excellent. Can you see us yet, Deb?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Great. So we did promise that we'd show you some of this wonderful new products from Pretty Little Studio. So it is beautiful. So the new collection is called Love is Kind. Shall I go full screen, Deb, so you can have a screen? You want to have a proper look at this lovely stuff. So let's move this out the way so you can see. So Love is Kind collection. It is beautiful. And what I love about this is it's supporting a small independent business. So Pretty Little Studio is run by a graphic designer. She is a one-woman business and she designs all the products, and she has her own little print studio, and I want to say in North Carolina or somewhere like that. So they do get shipped across for us. They're beautiful. Hi, Helen. So we thought we'd show you. So they are, some of her papers are double-sided, some are single-sided. They're a really good quality. So this is single-sided, which is quite nice, because if you want to chop it up, you know that you're not losing all that wonderful design on the back. So this one is called Fruitilicious. Hi, Steph.
Hi,
good
Steph.
to see you with us. This one is called Close to My Heart, and she did a similar design in this, but without the border, for the Wildflower collection. Love that. Oh, and that one is double-sided. Look at the back. That's patchwork.
Which one would you use, though? That's the,
I know.
That's the difficulty, isn't it?
You'd need two pieces of this, because I want that as a background paper, but I'd also want to use this as well. So beautiful, that one. This one is called Childhood Besties. I love the theme of this collection. It's all around family, friends, and I'll show you some of the ephemera pieces. It's lovely. I just picked a few. We've got loads of the papers, but I just picked a few of my favourites. This is Us. Fabulous.
Just love that one.
This is my favourite. This is my favourite. Totally Sweet. And in the last collection, she did something similar, different paper designs here, but I just love that with the splats this side. Yeah, Steph loves the banner one. And this one is a different collection, You Are My Sunshine. But the reason why I pulled these three is just to show what I do love is different designs, but actually look, they all mix and match.
Yeah, I love that stripy one.
This I love all the little elements, the fruit elements, and this is one of my faves. I would fussy cut this. That's single-sided as well. So I wanted to show you that the You Are My Sunshine, there is Sun-Kissed as well, and Love Is Kind. I think they all coordinate beautifully. So let's have a look at some of the ephemera. Now, as we've seen from other collections, so this is the Sun-Kissed collection, she does these beautiful giant die cuts. And this one was from the Wildflower collection. So the beautiful rainbow, and then you've got the bright rainbow. And Steph's fussy cut the pinwheel ones. Love
Why
that.
am I not surprised, sir?
I knew you would. And then what I love about these two, these are the little product tabs. So you would cut these off. That's got the little barcode on. So this is a 12-inch heart. So it does fill the full 12 by 12 page. And then you've got this die cut wreath, which I equally love, because then you could layer up the ephemera. So those are really nice and unusual because we don't see these from other scrapbooking companies.
Oh, that's lovely.
And then when it comes to ephemera, oh my gosh, the choice. Her collection, ephemera, normally you might have 2 or 3, maybe 4 packs of ephemera. And this isn't all of them. I only picked out some because I knew I wouldn't fit them all on the screen. So we've got these sticker sheets. I love these. These are the clear word stickers. They peel off and they are clear. This is Cheers to Us, but there's also a sisters one that's sort of more girly. And then these I love. Look at these banners. How lovely are those? So the banners are my favourite. And then the side-by-side scallops, ephemera. Then this is called Lovely Mix. So this is a bit of everything. So you've got tabs, you've got hearts, you've got florals, you've got cupcakes, you've got tickets, clouds. So that's Lovely Mix is a bit of everything. But then you've obviously got these little stars. If I flip these over, look at all of these. They're packed. So we've got stars, butterflies, hearts, and florals. I just think she's really clever. She is a super clever designer. The words are gorgeous. So 2 different types of ephemera words: Forever Friends and The Story of Us. How cool are those?
I love the coloured titles on the right hand side. They look really lovely, don't they?
Yeah. Just Us Girls, Happy Moments, Always There, Cheers to Us, Growing Up Together. So there's loads of different photographs dynamic duo, I like, Kindred Spirits. So yeah, fabulous. So it's been flying out already, and we've got our weekend crop, haven't we, coming up? So
we have.
It will all be there.
All the things.
All the things. So many things and not enough time. That's what we say.
Absolutely.
So how is everybody? Hope everybody's had a good week. Seems like Thursdays just fly around, don't they? Let's get.
I know. Before we know it, it's time to go again, isn't it?
It is. And we're obviously trying to get packed and prepared for the weekend event. And we can't wait.
We've got lists, haven't we? Lists and lists.
We were just writing our packing list before we came on the live, because we've got a few things to get organised. But we will get there. It's called chuck it all in the car and be done.
But it does reach a point where there's no more room in the car, doesn't it?
That is the trouble, yes. You can't fit any more things in.
With the bus.
So this one I was playing around with. I'm going to build a wreath, and I did have some ideas of a layout, and then it all fell on the floor. So, hi Tina.
Oh.
Thanks for joining us.
See, I've got this. I'm wondering if a wreath would look.
Oh yes, I love that technique. And you were telling me about that bubble technique you've been experimenting with.
I saw Vicky Booton do it ages and ages ago.
I love it.
It's
These
fabulous.
two I think I'm going to watercolour. So I did that last week. I did a bit of watercolouring. Let's get these inked. What is everybody else up to? Are you crafting tonight or having a bit of downtime? Just seems like the weeks are ever busier, aren't they?
Yeah, at the moment it just seems it rolls into one, and before you know it, it's the weekend again, and then it's Monday. To be any
No
like being on a hamster wheel.
Yeah, it certainly is. Oh, Kate, you're all packed for the weekend. Brilliant. When are you travelling down? Are you travelling down tomorrow or up or down? No, we're down south, aren't we? Safe travels. That's the thing is I didn't pack any of my crafting stuff because I know we go live tonight. I'll need to. I've got my tote. I've got a bag of kits. I think that's my plan. And we do so much chatting and so much setting up and organising. We don't take too much, do we?
Now I've got 2 bags and I think, oh, why am I doing this to myself? Because I know I won't do anything, but
that's plenty. We did get a bit done last time. You certainly got a little bit done.
Yeah, we did, didn't we? Yeah, I'm sure we will. We'll get something done.
And we love to chat. That's the thing. We get chatted. Oh, down tomorrow, Kate. Safe journey. We can't wait. Bright and early, Saturday morning. Doors open at 9. We will be ready with the kettle on. Cakes and biscuits at the ready. Oh, I think that pink's quite nice. That's turned out well. Yeah, we can't wait. Long awaited.
Yeah.
So I think that's okay for those two. I just wanted to, these were the black and white ones in the kit, and I just, when we coloured them in last week, they just really came to life. And I did finish the layout that we were working on last week. And if I bring that in, Steph, you came up with a great idea to add the title, Bloom from Within. And I used tiny little, they're called perfect pearls, aren't they, Deb?
Yes.
To just add in the middle of the flowers just to finish it off, which I thought was a little detail worth adding. Right, let's keep that ink aside. Who knows what we'll get done on the weekend, but we're going to enjoy ourselves nonetheless, for sure.
Okay.
So when I build a wreath, I always tend to have a bit of a circle as a template. Do you do the same, Deb?
Yes. Yeah. Or sometimes I keep a circle in my bag that I've cut from another cut file, and I keep the circle inside for it as a kind of a template.
Yeah, I just feel like it could go a bit wonky if you don't have.
Yeah, I like to centre.
And these, I think, are my most used craft tool. I love these. These Perspex templates are fab. Just a very light circle. Will serve me well. So has anybody else got any plans at the weekend? We hope, he loves it when I say this, but we hope we'll go live on the weekend. We'll go live to our Crop and Craft group. We'll do a little video to show everybody what we're up to at the weekend crop. It's Debbie's favourite moment, isn't it? You go, oh, okay.
Yeah. It's, as my grandson would say, it's not my favourite.
It's not your favourite, but you do it brilliantly.
Yeah. Wow.
I know when I'm on social media, I like to see what's going on. Like if there's events, oh, let me see. I know when Creativation was on and there were lots of lives and people showing what was going on. I'd like to have a good nose to see.
Oh yeah, but I'd rather be there.
Yeah, not not on the camera.
Yeah, 1 year.
Yes.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Oh, I'd love to go in person. Yeah, totally.
That's on the list, isn't it, of things to do?
It is. I want to go to the Lavinia shop in Ruthin in Wales. That's on my list. And yeah, Creativation, but that's like Seattle or...
They had one in Frankfurt this year, didn't they?
Yeah, so that wouldn't be too bad. It's
No.
the cost of the flights otherwise. It would be the cost of the...
And it's whether it fits in with work and things, isn't it?
True. But we can't just go off on a jolly.
No, much as
If only we could.
Right, I'm just going to see if I have a photo that's suitable in here, because I have cut this one in a brown, like a wood, but I've packed it.
Oh, it's packed.
It's packed.
Steph, I've just read your comment. You're seeing Crawling Tensions for the second time.
Oh.
I must look out when it comes down this way. I will, because I was gutted to miss it, and I think if you're really gutted to miss something, it shows that you did really want to see it. And friends of mine did go to see it here and said it was amazing. Hi, Karen. Oh yes, Karen. So 2 new collections from 49 and Market. So it's Little Dreamer. So that's sort of baby inspired. And then we've got Little Celebrations. So that's sort of, I guess it's still got that sort of vintage baby theme, hasn't it? I'm sure it's called Little Celebrations. Beautiful.
Yeah.
If you've got new babies
Little Dreamer is the baby one, isn't it?
That's it.
This is the birthday one with lots of balloons and
that's
things.
it. So we have pre-orders, and we will be making sure we restock after the weekend event, because obviously that's making sure we restock. So should be in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And yeah, so what should be in the next 2 weeks, Karen. Ships from America, they're normally quite quick.
They are
so
quite quick, aren't they?
we will post on our Facebook page, and also on our weekly lives. We always show what's new. So I'm raising all these up on foam pads because I want to do a bit of inking underneath. That was the idea we had last week, wasn't it? To get a bit of inking going. Now I'm looking for thicker foam pads. Debbie, you gave me some 1 mil foam pads and 2 mil foam pads. What's everybody's preference? This is a funny question. Everybody's preference for thickness of foam pads. I like to go a bit thicker. Debbie's like, oh no, too much dimension for me.
Oh, thin. I go a 1 mil. That suits me down to the ground.
I like to raise these up quite a bit because then it's easier to think. Yeah, so keep an eye out. And also we have seen that Janine Merowitz has designed an album. So there is a little mini album.
Baby one.
Yeah.
There's an album. It's just like the lovely Wanderlust one that we just did, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's that lovely thick binder, and they're such good quality. They're amazing.
Yeah, the Wanderlust ones have been so popular because she hasn't done a video for the baby class, just the written instructions. But for the Wanderlust, we had a fantastic video, didn't we?
Yeah. And she's so clever. She does different things for every album. Every album's got something a little bit new. You know, a different way of adding pages or... Yeah, she's very clever.
Tina, you vary your yeah. And with foam pads, somebody else I was talking to said, well, they go for the 1 mil pads because then if they want to layer them up, they'll double up, and actually the 1 mil pads are probably the most versatile. That was a good point. Yeah, you can just layer them up to. And if you're overlapping, you sometimes want a 1 mil one at the bottom and a 2 mil one to get the depth right.
You've got all mils covered, haven't you?
Exactly. Never have too many foam pads.
No.
It's kind of my most popular thing to do. I never used to use foam pads at all. Now every layout has a foam pad. What is amazing about this ephemera is I have done, this is my 5th layout, and look how much is still in the pack. Honestly, 5 layouts, and you know I've used a lot of ephemera, and that is how much I've got left. It's mad. This is our next subscription kit. So Wanderlust Explorer is shipping now, isn't it?
Yes.
And I think this one's sold out already, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's sold out already.
So current subscribers have got their kit reserved, and we couldn't get any spares because it all discontinued so quickly.
Yeah. Oh, it's a real shame, Tina.
Oh, Tina, I would have bought another packet of this if I did. Honestly, I could have ordered so many more, but we just didn't know how popular it would be, and also that they would stop making it.
No, we had no idea it would be discontinued, did we, so quickly?
Absolutely gutted about it. Yeah, we're as frustrated as everybody else because it's wonderful. Oh, oops, whoopsie, just ordered some of the Love is Kind. It's when you see it and then you think, oh, that. Also, I think because it goes with the other stuff you've bought. I think you've bought Sunkissed or what's the other? You Are My Sunshine, and it all goes so beautifully. So yeah, it is beautiful. Right, where's my photograph? This is what I'm thinking. Should I add now? Let's get my glue press. I'm going to use glue for the leaves now. Now I did find with my glue press, and this is a good tip, that I've been using my glue press for a long time and I've refilled it several times, and I was noting it was just hard to squeeze. And Deb said, just rinse the tip with some hot water and it's perfect. So I think over time, because I store it and obviously it gets some air into it.
Yes, it's a good thing to do every so often. And something else I'll do with my next time I do it, I'll put a tiny bit of Vaseline around the thread so it doesn't get any glue on it.
Oh, so that you can unscrew it more easily. Yeah, good idea.
It's a top tip. That's the kind of thing my dad would do. That's the kind of thing I've been taught, you know, put a little bit of that so your glue don't gunk up.
Perfect. Yeah, Steph, that is a good idea, actually. You could, Vicky Booton's done some amazing floral stamp sets.
Because those stamps are gorgeous, aren't they?
So it would work really well to just stamp some, and actually they would scan and cut out perfectly.
Yes. Yeah, they would. Oh, wouldn't you know, the ink I'm looking for is will be the very last one I pick up.
Oh, it would be. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for a brown. I'm going to put 2 bits of card behind here so it looks shuttery, but so it stands out a bit. I thought we had a brown. No.
You know you would have had a brown, and then you can't. Is that in to match this collection?
Yeah. I thought it was
We
gathered
didn't put a
twigs.
brown on the coloured swatch, but because we ran out of space. But yes, it was gathered twigs.
I'm just going to do forest moss, I think.
You're not imagining it. That is true.
I'm so glad I'm not going mad. I might do forest moss, and that will show up just as nice, I think.
Same fab. Yeah, Kate, I know what you mean, and like,
I know.
and that then the urgency of having to buy something similar, actually, with don't know if anybody. I know Steph, you love Popsy dresses, but I love a Popsy dress, and they sell out so quickly. And people are saying it's really hard because if you're at work and there's something you particularly want, that's it, they're gone, and they are limited print runs. Once they're gone, they're gone.
I suppose it creates a kind of hype that you buy it anyway, just because.
It does. It's definitely some sort of marketing.
I mean, I suppose they're not left with dead stock, are they? Which you've got to admire them for. But it's a bit frustrating for the consumers, isn't it? And the customers. I mean, the last few collections from 49er Market, there's been a lot discontinued, hasn't there? But they said they didn't anticipate the demand for it. So it's really hard because they're ordering 6 months in advance. They were saying.
Yeah, I'd heard that. Yeah. Oh, Steph, yeah, that's what people were saying. Friday lunchtimes are stressful. And somebody was saying, well, I end up missing out on the dresses I want because I'm leading assembly or something at that time. I was like, oh no. There's a lot of teachers like Popsy dresses. People who work in education, is that kind of.
I think creative people.
Creative people, you're right. You're right.
Because we found, haven't we, a lot of scrapbookers are in education or in that kind of caring profession, aren't they?
Yeah. Right, I'm just doing, as I've done before, just dab a little bit of watercolour ink, and I find gives a little 3-dimension in places. I love these water brushes. These water just for using with your distress inks, and then this is your messy mats that you've designed, Deb, for.
Yeah, they're a nice size, aren't they? Very portable. Right.
Yeah, Tina, I'm with you. I think they just didn't forward plan on that. They knew Vicky Booting coming across to 14. I mean, wow, what a combination. They would have known how.
Yeah, if they'd asked us, we'd have told them, wouldn't we?
Absolutely.
Just order all the things and do it lots.
Yeah. We can guarantee it's going to be popular.
But it's like she said, they've ordered other collections and they've been left with a lot of stock, so you can't blame her for
so
being,
hard,
you know,
slightly cautious, but
yeah.
Oh.
I'd have gone all out for Vicky Booten, though.
Yeah.
To be honest, you know.
Right, so the only thing I need to decide now is I think it needs just something here to lift this photo, because it looks like the photo is kind of floating a little bit. So let's get, we've got some lovely laser cuts. It could sit on a little shelf that runs side to side, possibly. And stitching. I do love I mean, these laser cuts are fantastic. Let's bring these over here. I like these little bits of string.
Yes.
These,
I've got the tiny bunting out to go across my photo.
So delicate.
Lovely.
It's this. I used one of these on the other layouts, and it literally is the finest.
Yes.
Of, I mean, how they laser cut that so delicately. Beautiful.
So clever, isn't it?
It really is.
I love a laser cut. Were they the first people to do kind of laser cuts? Or do you think?
I think they were. I mean, in this precision.
I can't remember seeing anything like it before.
No. Right, tucking that under corner to corner.
Oh, I thought I'd lost my glue press the other day.
Oh, you did? Debbie was messaging me going, oh, have I left my glue press with you? Has anybody else ever had that panic where, like, and because we you know, we take our crafting stuff all over, don't we? Crops and
yeah, but this is something I just couldn't be without. Just...
I know, and the sheer panic of it actually might have gone.
Yeah, I had quite a panic for.
But panic was over. Where did you find it?
It was tucked in with my stamps that I brought over, and we did have a little bit of a. So I think I ended up picking them out, and some ended up on top, and it got rammed at the bottom. So I was just grateful I found it.
Yeah.
Very grateful.
Very grateful. Right. So I'm thinking this little tag would be nice to sort of write the date on or something like that, as if it's bunched in the flower. Okay. So I think I am going to put this little shelf in.
And this little bunting is so cute. Look at that.
Oh, that looks good. It looks good against the bubbles as well. Fab. Don't leave an inky, messy mat on your desk, because then what you do is you put stuff on it like this. No, we're okay. It's not too bad. But you know, you just don't notice, do you? Pop something down, you think, ah. You get mess then all over the place. Right. So what crafting projects have people got on the go at the moment? I try and I've got things that I want to get done, and then with the best of intentions, that's why the Thursday lives are so good, because we get this dedicated time.
Yeah, otherwise it's quite hard, isn't it, some weeks to actually get anything done.
So what ephemera are you doing some clusteraging?
Yeah, I think so. I'm just trying to decide whether I want bikes and probably not. Just deciding what I think I need a clusterage.
Yeah. And I find when I was picking out florals, you either go rainbow or you pick a colour theme, and because you can quite easily pick the bits that go with it. It's fantastic.
That one's a bit big.
Right, so we've got that. I did quite like this little laser cut by the side of the window. And then maybe a little tag around the bunch, which I could put the year on. If I can, that's the beauty of having photos on your phone, isn't it? You can go back and work out the year,
Yes.
which when we used to get them printed straight off,
No
had
idea.
no chance of working it out. No chance.
And now if you go, I back my photos up to Amazon as well. I've got a few places I back them up, and you can search a keyword and it comes up with it, and then it'll tell you the year. Or if I'm looking for a photo, I know it's backed up somewhere. And the searches are really good. You can search for people, or you can search for like a colour, and that's really, really handy.
I like on the iPhone, you can search via people.
Yeah.
Which is
I was amazed by it because it picks up my daughter when she was a baby and a toddler and a child and a grown up. Yeah. It wasn't on the iPhone. The first time I saw it was on Google Photos. There was something, I can't remember what it was called, but it literally picked up a baby photo and an adult photo and put it as her, and I was just amazed.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, that's really clever, isn't it?
That is clever. Yeah.
And that was before AI, really. You know, that was quite a while ago.
That is definitely a fab feature. Now,
I might cut some of these flowers in half and have them under there.
So this is something I'm looking for. This is one of my oldest stamps. We sell these for £1 on the website. These are Lavinia stamps. And if you want the smallest of details, so this is stars, mount it on a little block. You can see how old this one is. And you just dab it in the ink. I'm going to show you on a little bit of scrap paper. It is fantastic. Where is my ink? Lift it up. Oh, I've got a bit of scrap paper now. Let's get a little bit of scrap. There we go. It's really hard
to look okay with a bit of clusterage.
Yeah, lovely. And then maybe, like you say, one of the dark titles or something, because you've got the black background. Tiniest little stamped detail.
Useful to look on the back of it and see what is there. Oh, lovely moment. That will be a nice one. There's so much here, isn't there? It's just
massive.
Oh, I might do gorgeous.
Yeah, look, I've done gorgeous. Totally.
Right, if I start there, I can always add some more clusterage, I think.
What do they say? You can add, but you can't take it away.
You can't take it away.
So don't go mad.
Right, and I've packed my phone drops. Oh no, luckily. Yeah.
Catching up on the chat. So Helen is working on a layout for your mum and dad's 50th wedding anniversary. That's lovely. I love doing things like that as a gift. And I've got like those box frames, you know, from Hobbycraft or IKEA.
Oh, Sarah's asking if she missed spin the wheel. No, you didn't miss spin the wheel.
No, that's our fault. We've been so busy with weekend crop.
Yeah.
That'll be next week's job, so apologies. It is on our list and our albums are packed, which is wonderful. Yes,
thank you to look for inspiration.
We will make sure we do spin the wheel next Thursday. Lots of lovely entries.
Hi, Nicola. Just finished bedtime.
Hi, Nicola. Oh, Steph's working on lots of international scrapbooking day challenges because they're still open, aren't they? There's quite a lot of those still open, which is great. What do you reckon about that heart? I wonder if it needs, it's got a little cluster there. It needs something there to balance it out. Let's see what we've got.
Oh, that's lovely.
Let's see what we've got. Go to our little laser cuts. I've got these little blue flowers. Don't know if it needs that. Sometimes the white space is sometimes okay, you know.
Yeah. Or perhaps one of the white hearts that's less coloured.
Doesn't need more florals, that's for sure. No. I know.
There's little white hearts in there, I think, not coloured. I wonder if that would.
What in the ephemera pack? Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a look.
I'm sure I've seen one here. I could pass it to you if we were.
We've got like pink and purple, so you could double layer like that.
Yeah, I've seen.
That balances with the purple at the top.
Yeah. Or what about a little bumblebee? Got a little bumblebee.
I think I use the bumblebee.
Oh.
I mean, this is definitely a more is more layout, but I'm okay with that. Keep one more piece there. I'm nearly done, I think.
Marvellous. I'm nearly.
Steph, I love that on your photo reel, it gave you the option to search rainbow, so it's definitely learnt about you. Fantastic. Yeah, I'm going for these hearts. I'm going for it because the purple ties in. And then this is definitely, this is ephemera overload. I can't.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, still so much to use. And then I can look at the date to go on there, which is fantastic. Love it. I don't think it needs much more because I played around with could I put something in this little window at the top, but actually I don't think it needs it. You could back it with a little bit of scrap paper, but I honestly don't feel that this layout needs it because it's just beautiful on its own. I mean, there's just so many leaves in here. The only thing I do think is just making this bit slightly wider because it seems to, I try and get the width. If you look at the width going round, it got a bit narrower here. So I try and balance it out.
I wouldn't even have noticed that if you
wouldn't have noticed.
No.
Oh, thank you, Tina. I know that's what's so wonderful about this collection, and I'll show you what I've done so far because I've still got loads of laser cuts left. I've got like literally loads of these puppy stickers and some lovely titles here. Let's get the layouts I've made. I think this might be layout number 5 or layout number 4.
I think mine is 3. Let me just go. I can't put my hands on mine.
Yeah, layout number 3 for me. So that's Maurice, and then I enjoyed doing that one last week. That was good fun. Turn that light off because it's getting a bit of a glare. That was the watercolor flowers. Then Steph gave me this idea, the flower shelf. I love your pink.
I've done that one. This is my 4th. This one and this one. So this is my number 4 as well.
Love it. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fantastic. gosh. And we've still got masses to use.
Yeah.
So I think that's me done. Are you you're doing your clusterage bits?
Yeah, I'm just doing my clusterage. That's me finished. I'm just adding a couple of bits now.
Love it. Fantastic. Well, we're going to be off packing and getting organised for the weekend. We hope to go live on Saturday on the Facebook group. We will let you know. We'll do a post and let you know. Have a wonderful weekend when it arrives, and we will see you next week.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us, everyone.